I fixed the flat tire and went with her into the town. This is the residential area on the opposite bank of the lake to Windmill Hill, where we were just now.
This place is nice.
I'll take you back to your home.
No, it's okay.
It seemed like she was going to say but before she stopped speaking. For a girl with a walking disability, just because she was shown a little kindness, she can't bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house.
Thank you. Because of you, I was saved.
Don't mention it. If your tire ever goes flat again, call me anytime. I only said it as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously.
Thank you.
Huh? If you're thanking me, you already did that just now.
It was quite fun. Like spending time with a friend.
Yeah, me too. And I saw something unusual too. The glider that we had just seen was now flying in the air above the hill where we were just now.
So did I. It's the first time I'd seen a real one. I now have some wonderful memories.
She murmured quietly and giggled. Coupled with her cute and dainty appearance was her lovely smile.
Well then, I'd better get going.
Okay, take care.
Sure.
The wheels squeaked as she pushed the wheelchair along with her hands, down an empty street. Behind her, the duck wearing a hat waddled along with her. Hey! She stopped her hands and turned to face me. See you again. She looked troubled and embarrassed, then left without saying anything. She sure was cute. Where is she from? Her appearance was quite graceful, as if she were the daughter of a rich family. A little lady with a duck? It was an off combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Okay, I'd better go. Now I'm going to the dormitory called Flying Fish Manor. Due to certain circumstances, that place will be my new home. While walking along the gently sloping street, I look up at the clouds moving above. Floating so freely like that, they reminded me of the glider. That distinctive silhouette had left a mysterious impression on me. I finally found it. This place... is this it? Flying Fish Manor. There's such a big difference between its appearance and its name. That's like giving a tough-looking Japanese Tosa a name like Lily. At least call it Maison du Flying Fish or something.
That's why even though I looked everywhere, I still couldn't find it.
Because I thought, it's not this place. I completely ruled it out, and then walked round and round this area. Even now I still can't believe it, so I'll check the sign one more time. Flying Fish Manor. There's no doubt about it. Even so, I'm still not entirely convinced. I mean, I know a lot about this place. It's an old European-style building on the shore of the lake, and because its appearance is a little spooky, when we were kids, we called this building the Witch's Mansion. As a test of courage, we would often sneak into the yard. We just thought it was a rich person's residence, but it's a dormitory. Kaiku Private Academy Student Dormitory. I can't just stand here in shock. Whew. Okay. I took a deep breath and stood up straight. May I come in?
Oh, a visitor?
Ugh! Suddenly a girl in her underwear appeared before me, and the expression that I had tried so hard to straighten out crumbled instantly.
May I ask your name?
Why? She's the one who should be worried about having been seen, but why am I the one feeling under pressure?
We don't accept door-to-door sales.
Oh, what's up, Kana-chan?
Looks like we have a visitor.
A visitor? Whoa, what? A guy?
From inside, the other girl, this one was wearing clothes, showed her face, but when she saw me, she let a hysteric scream. At the same time, the glasses she was wearing looked like they were about to slip off.
Oh, Kana-chan, your clothes! Your clothes!
What is it?
Another girl appeared.
Oh, Yuka! This unknown boy saw Kana-chan's naked body!
What did you say?
Huh? What? No, that's not it! Just like a god of salvation, my cell phone rang. The word Mom was shown on the display. Excuse me a minute. I quickly pressed the button to answer the call while swiftly escaping outside. Mom.
I thought you'd be at the Flying Fish Manor and that things would have calmed down by now. What's it like?
Well, the place is full of girls. And I saw one in her underwear.
Of course it is. That place.
Yeah? I had checked the sign over and over, but then I noticed some small writing in the corner. Girls' dormitory. This is a girls' dormitory?
Oh, didn't I tell you?
Did you do this on purpose? What is this? What kind of mother are you? From now on, I'm going to be this place's dorm mother, aren't I?
It's fine. The owner and the boarding students have all accepted it.
Just now they were screaming at the top of their lungs.
Oh, did you go into the changing room by mistake?
That damn mother of mine, she's enjoying this situation. The front door opened slightly and the girls from just now were peeking through.
What's happening, Sana?
He's still here.
When I called out to them, like a surprised turtle, they pulled their faces back inside and shut the door. What should I do about this? Well, this is the situation.
Oh, so you're the new dorm mother?
While I was explaining the situation, the boarding students, apart from the girl in the underwear, who was putting on some clothes, surrounded me but kept their distance and watched me. This is no good, is it? A boy being the dorm mother in a girl's dormitory?
That's alright, isn't it?
From behind the underwear girl, she was wearing clothes now, but they were pretty gaudy, were some girls who looked like they were hiding, but they were nodding and agreeing.
Well, if nobody comes here, that'll be a bigger problem.
Yes, that's right. But I just thought I would be someone older.
Yeah.
Incidentally, there's now one more person than before. She was kind of timid and looked to be the same age, or maybe a year younger than me. What is it?
Did you say your name was Aoi? How old are you?
I'm still a student. From tomorrow I'll be going to Kaifu Academy. I'm in the 2nd grade.
So you're in the grade below.
She said, "What do you mean?" The person who came to speak to all of you is my mother. And, well, she kind of half-tricked me into accepting the job as dorm mother. My mom has a job connected to real estate, and her company manages this property.
Well then, what should we do, Yuka? Should we change?
If that's the situation.
The person who seemed the oldest said so, and the other people reluctantly nodded in agreement. This is just until the owner-caretaker comes back, or we find someone else. I apologize for the inconvenience, but for the time being, let's all try to get along. Once the conversation was over, naturally everyone left and went back to their rooms.
Hey, I'm sorry. Everyone can be so childish, and they got carried away in front of a young guy like you. I'm Kanako Sigure. If you need anything, please ask me. The caretaker's room is at the end of the corridor on the 1st floor.
Thank you very much. Was that all of the boarding students? There's the underwear girl, Kanako, who's with me now. Yuka, the tall girl with long hair, and Sana, the girl with the glasses. The timid one who came from the back is Ryouko. That's 4 people altogether.
Well, there is one more person, but she's what you might call the reclusive type. I wonder if she'll come out of her room at some point.
Oh, in other words, there were 5 boarders in total. This building is pretty big, but there are only 5 people living here? Come to think of it, my mom did say that there are quite a few empty rooms. It's old and a little far from the school, so maybe it's not that popular.
Phew. I've worked up a sweat, so I'm gonna take another bath.
Anyway, the conversation ended well, so I'll call my mother to let her know. So in the end, we somehow worked things out.
Really? That's good. I'll tell you this now, though. Keep your hands off the girls.
What are you talking about, Mom?
Well, as long as it doesn't cause any problems, it's okay. Oh, and also, I told you before, but one of them has a walking disability.
Suddenly, the sound of flapping wings came from down the hallway. Then a shrill voice sounded out.
Wait, Hat! Quack,
Huh? Something big and white came flying down the hallway, and from behind at breakneck speed was the girl in the wheelchair.
Wait, you stupid duck! Give my panties back! Quack, quack, quack!
The big white thing, which somehow seemed like a duck, was flapping its wings and flew behind me. The girl in the wheelchair avoided all the obstacles in her path, in other words, me, and chased down the duck like a drift racer. I was so overwhelmed by the speed that I couldn't say anything.
I've got you, Hat! Quack, quack!
The girl in the wheelchair caught the duck at my feet and snatched away a small white cloth, and possibly panties, from his beak.
Jeez, you're always playing tricks. If you do it again, I'll turn you into Peking Duck!
The girl put the duck on her knee and lectured him. I remembered seeing that before. However, it's somehow a lot different to the image she had during the day. In the daytime, she seemed more dainty and delicate. However, her appearance was the same. It's not often that you see such a pretty girl. Looks like your tire is in good condition.
Huh?
She finally realized that there was a guy standing there.
Hello, Aoi. Are you listening?
Yeah, what is it?
I was saying there's a disabled girl, so take good care of her.
Sure, I got it. Okay, talk to you soon, Mom. I replied as I ended the call.
Why are you...
She got as far as saying that, but then realized that she had a small cloth in her hand and tried to hide it by stuffing it under her backside.
Why are you here?
He's the new dorm mother, Kotori.
Kanako, who was supposed to be having a bath, poked her head out.
Really? What do you mean? I hadn't heard about that.
Even if I tried to tell you, Kotori, you hardly ever come out of your room.
You mean the new dorm mother is a boy?
Hey, look, is what it felt like she was saying as she relentlessly pointed at me.
We already had this conversation a long time ago.
The girl known as Kotori glared at Kanako like she was interfering. I'm the new dorm mother, Aoi Hinase.
I'm Kotori Habane.
Kotori seemed to meet my introduction with reluctance.
This is Hat, but you know that already.
Hat turned to face me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck.
Are you really the new dorm mother?
Yes, that's right. So, are you against it? If she says she doesn't like the fact the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory is a guy, or the fact that we're the same age, there's nothing I can do about it. Kotori closes her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath, as if trying to focus her mind. Kotori?
Forget about what happened during the day.
During the day? Which part?
As much as possible. That's right. If I had to say.
She stopped talking and stared at Kanako, who was standing behind listening. Kanako looked as if she was saying, okay, as she disappeared down the hallway.
That I made a careless mistake, and that I started crying.
Oh.
That incident was quite startling, and I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from so close like that is something I don't experience very often. I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful.
Have you forgotten it?
Huh? No, not yet.
Forget about it, right now!
Don't be silly. When you say it like that, it just makes it even more strongly engraved in my memory.
Look, you're new here, so you don't know. Even like this,
Kotori straightened her back, composed her expression and smiled, and swish, with a natural gesture she lifted her hair up.
Don't you feel my cool allure?
What's a lull?
Allure! I just said it a bit wrong, that's all.
Oh, I've heard that word before.
I'll say it again. Let me do it again.
She said that and then straightened her back and made a composed smile again. Okay, that's enough, I get it, alright?
Urgh! Jeez, you're such a jerk, nitpicker, lowlife.
Kotori used just about every insult there is, then turned her wheelchair around. Then she hurriedly raced down the hallway and back into her room. Along the way, Hat, who had been thrown off, chased after her and entered the room through a small door, maybe a special door for ducks, built into the bottom of the main door. I looked on in disbelief. I don't need to say this, but the dainty, delicate image that she had in the daytime had completely crumbled away. A delicate bud was beginning to sprout, and we shared a fleeting love, but... Cool lul, right? When I remember her lifting her hair being so full of confidence, I feel like I could burst out laughing. She's so funny. From the beginning, everything's been so messed up. From tomorrow, it looks like things will start getting interesting. I really felt that prediction would come true.
Everyone, the new member is here!
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Ah, Jay, what a nice surprise.